Good morning. Welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Megan Huber.
And I'm Medrano.
To take on the hefty cost of college, the College and Career Center has helped organize a scholarship book of local scholarship opportunities. We've got Josh Jones-Turmel with more.
The Local Scholarship Book is an annual scholarship application program to help RHS seniors afford the cost of college. Last year, the graduation class of 2019 earned $87,000 of the $218,000 for the district. College and Career Technician Jackie Sider helps organize the program.
It's a lot of work. It's a labor of love. I work on it for about 10 months of the year. Part of that is going out and into our community and trying to get more scholarships for the district and for Roseville High School specifically. There's a lot of networking that goes on, a lot of relationships that are built in our community to just bring awareness that we even have the program.
The scholarship book has evolved over the course of its more than 50-year history. In the coming year, Sider is working towards partnering with someone to enhance the program.
We are looking into possibly working with a company that could just bring the scholarship book to the new millennium. Just update it, maybe work with this company to make it everything go online and have the applications all very similar. Right now, some of our donors have their own applications, then we have a general application, just to try to streamline it, but it's something that we're just looking at. We haven't made any decisions about it yet.
Senior Ike Bischoff appreciates the program for identifying local opportunities to reduce the price tag of a college education.
Well, I think it's a really great opportunity for students to be able to get all of the resources they need in one place for applying for a scholarship, like all of the scholarships. It's a really good list that you can just go to and find everything that you need. So it's been incredibly useful for me.
Find the book in the College and Career Center or on its website. The College and Career Center will also start announcing scholarships of the week. Look out for them Thursdays in the Daily Bulletin.
Students 16 and older can stop by Senior Square during both lunches to sign up for the blood drive. Signups will close next Wednesday.
Here's a look at today's rally schedule. The rally will take place after fourth period. Casapa festivities will continue tonight, where the King and Queen will be announced between the JV and varsity game.
We now go over to Natalie Russell with sports.
Good morning and welcome to this Friday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Natalie Russell. Roseville Track and Field hired Brent Mattix as the new head coach. We go to Ethan Nielsen with more.
Head coach Brent Mattix chose to fill the position in order to keep the track program alive after being encouraged by coachless track athletes. Not only did he step up, but he has high hopes for the season.
The biggest thing is that we didn't have anybody apply for the position, and so my understanding is the athletic department was moments away from just having to cancel the season because they didn't have somebody to be the head coach. And I had a handful of athletes come and have a conversation with me, and they know that I've coached a lot of different areas, and so they said, hey, would you be willing to do it? And that caused me to start thinking about it and just decided, you know what, I'm gonna step up. And there's a lot of good people connected to the program, so I thought, you know, using my past experience in coaching, that I would be willing to make sure that it continues this season. I'm super stoked to do it. I've always liked track. I like it because it provides a opportunity for anybody to come out. So as a coach, what I want to see is athletes that come out that maybe have never participated in an organized sport before, or maybe somebody doesn't even consider themselves an athlete, but they just want to go and try it out.
Junior track runner Alyssa Sandel recognizes Mattix's coaching experience and believes he can bring a new perspective to the sport.
From what I've heard and seen, Mr. Max is a really great guy, and I know that he's coached track in the previous years, which means that he'll have high expectations for us, which will make us better athletes, and I think that he'll just bring a new energy that we didn't have last year.
Sophomore track runner Hannah Betancourt knows that Mattix's experience coaching will make it a successful season.
He's had experience before, so I think it'll be good because he'll he's done track before, so he'll know what to do, and he'll expect a lot from us.
In other sports news, varsity boys soccer plays at Bella Vista tonight, who is currently in first place. Varsity girls soccer plays the Bella Vista Broncos tonight at home, standing only 2 points behind first place Wood Creek. Both teams have their final league game next Tuesday against Intercom.
This season, we've had a few good games. We beat Wood Creek both times. Unfortunately, we've been losing to Bella Vista, so we're second in league, but we did clinch second, so we've had a pretty successful season thus far.
We've been pretty good this season. I think we're going to go off to playoffs, which is in a couple weeks, and just as a whole, our team has really bonded together.
Boys basketball plays tonight at home against Antelope. And that's all in your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
For the past couple months, we've been covering a whole lot of video games during their release, and it feels like the right time to give an update for a couple of them to let you know whether they're still worth the buy. Last school year, we covered the open-world pirate RPG Sea of Thieves, and I was incredibly excited for the game. Its potential was practically endless. However, the game really did not come anywhere near close to its expectations. Now, don't get me wrong, the game is very fun to play for the first couple hours, and then there is really not a whole lot to do. It really doesn't have a lot of objectives, and the game really just seems like you're constantly on a bunch of fruitless endeavors. Maybe the game will get some content updates and fix it, but as of now, it's definitely not worth the pickup. A couple months ago, we covered the Halo Reach remaster, and much like Sea of Thieves, we were very excited about the potential for the game and how many memories it will bring back. But also, much like Sea of Thieves, the game did not meet its expectations at all. It's not that the game is any different or there are any problems with the game. I mean, it's Halo Reach, so it's pretty close to perfect, but people just aren't playing it. That is something the game can't really fix, but maybe the game's time in the sun has passed, and it may be time for another game to take the spotlight. The newest Call of Duty game was definitely not the one to take that spotlight. Modern Warfare had one of the biggest crashes that I've ever seen in recent years for any game at all. It fell off so quick, and it seems that any change the game tried to make to fix it really didn't work. Modern Warfare was definitely fun at first, but not anymore. Unlike all the other games I've talked about today, Jedi Fallen Order surpassed all expectations and is one of the best open world games in a long time. The game is just chock full of content and has a ton of room for future content too, so Jedi Fallen Order is definitely worth the buy. And now we go back to news.
Thanks, Jackson. For two RHS students, sometimes the grandest gestures can be the sweetest. We go to Riley Shull with the full story.
Monday night was a memorable night, especially for dance team member Reagan Bain. After performing alongside her team members in the halftime show, Bain was the subject of a spontaneous cassava proposal.
I was very surprised. I actually didn't see it until my friend talked to me. She was like, "Reagan, look at that." And I was very confused. I was like, "What did I do wrong?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, he's asked me to cassava." I was really, really surprised.
Senior Zach Williams is anxious about her reaction.
It was really nerve-wracking because I just didn't know how it was going to go or if we could actually do it. So we had to ask one of the ushers to do it. And then once she approved us, it was kind of just super nervous. And then after it was over, I felt really excited about it and really happy.
Williams first met Bain through a mutual friend, Trenton Artiga, who encouraged his spontaneous actions.
There's this really big moment of her life. Let's make it even more special by asking her to cassava, because I know you two really hit it off and you like each other and maybe can develop into something more.
Today is the last day to buy cassava tickets. Stop by the cafeteria during lunch. Tickets are $25 or $20 with an ASB card. And that's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
Have a fun and safe cassava weekend, Tigers. See you next time.